Hi, and welcome back into day 2. Now, as we begin to find this different approach to anger, it's really important that we take sort of a certain amount of responsibility for that anger. It's not that we're purposefully developing it or cultivating in our mind, but through habit, often we don't realize what's going on. So, yes, the circumstances kind of outside of ourselves may have been the cause, a trigger for anger to arise, but then more often than not, we take it away ourselves and we fan the flames. So there's a certain energy or intensity to that feeling, to that emotion of anger. We then connect to that with our thoughts and we start thinking about the situation. And then once that's up and running, then we can, we tend to direct the anger in any direction we can possibly think of. But we tend to project that anger outwards. We tend to blame others for why we're feeling that way. So it's really important as part of this approach that we take, as I say, a certain amount of responsibility, knowing that actually anger is something that with practice, we're able to let go of at any time. With that in mind, take a moment to get comfortable. We're going to start in the usual way. So sitting upright, eyes open. And then when you're ready, just taking some nice big deep breaths. And with that next out breath, allowing the eyes to close, feeling the weight of the body press down. Just settling in to that posture, into that space. Just starting to notice the different sounds around you. Just allowing those sounds to come and go. And bringing the attention back to the body now. As always, no matter how you feel right now, noticing the body as a quality of heaviness, lightness, stillness, or movement. Perhaps a sense of agitation or ease. Whatever it is, just starting at the top of the head, just gently scanning down from head to toe, just building up a picture of how the body feels right now. And now just starting to notice the breath. It's in a very general way to begin with, just noticing where in the body you feel that movement. And now just settling in to that rhythm of breathing without breathing in any special way. Just following the natural rhythm of the breath. And as you continue to follow the breath, now being a little more curious in each breath, in particular the out breath. So you're still going to be aware of the in breath, but our real focus is on the out breath, noticing the very beginning. Noticing whether it's one long smooth journey, or whether it tends to stop and start as the body exhales. And noticing the very end of the out breath. And if you find it helpful, just counting the out breaths as they pass, just up to 10, and then starting again at 1. Just allowing each out breath to reach its very conclusion, pausing at the end, noticing if there's any more, whether there's a pause before the in-breath. So not breathing in any special way, but just watching the out-breath from the very beginning to the very end. And now letting go of that focus. If the mind's been wanting to think, now's the time to let it think. Just let the mind do whatever it wants to do. And just bringing the attention back to the body now. Coming back to that feeling of weight pressing down, contact. Coming back to the sounds around you. So just becoming more aware of how you're sat, the space that you're in, and then when you're ready, you can gently open the eyes again. Take a moment, pause, notice how you feel. And as you go through the day today, I'd really like you to continue with this idea. You don't have to try and follow each and every out breath throughout the day, but just whenever you remember, just turn your attention to the breath, and in particular, the out breath. Notice whether, so sometimes there can be some involuntary sort of holding of the breath. As soon as you turn your attention to the breath tends to start flowing again. So just watching to see whether the out breaths are long or short, whether there's that sense of holding sometimes. And as we do this over a prolonged period of time, as the breath begins to flow more easily, we tend to let go. We not only let go of the tension in the body, but we also start to let go of some of those more challenging emotions like anger. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 3.